Hi guys, Cassie Davis here. I wanted to take just a few minutes to talk to you about increasing your personal power by reframing your unconscious mind. We have a significant amount of power as humans to really determine our outcome specific to our dreams, our goals, even our health, and the way that we live our lives from day to day for now and absolutely for generations to come. And so understanding how to increase that power has always been a very exciting topic of mine. I'm not a brain scientist. I didn't study psychiatry or even psychology beyond the first couple of classes in my undergraduate, but anytime that I can improve my personal effectiveness and increase my personal power, I want to know that. And hopefully, it's of interest to you as well. So to understand how to retrain your unconscious mind, you really need kind of a basic understanding of the conscious versus the unconscious mind. Your unconscious mind can receive millions of bits of data at any given time. It doesn't apply any judgment against anything that it receives. It's just receiving that information, unless, of course, it is receiving direction from your conscious mind specifically about a particular circumstance. Otherwise, it's just going to receive it blankly and store it. Your unconscious mind then can, because it stores so much information, processes so much information, it only shares certain amounts of information and specific things with your conscious mind. So everything is not available to you in your conscious awareness because there's only so much capacity. Now, conversely, in your conscious mind, it operates from a place of judgment, if you will. It determines whether something is good or bad, happy or sad, scary or friendly, right? Your unconscious mind can process between 5 and 7 streams of information at any given time. If you're really a genius, then it might be able to process up to 9. But for the most part, it's around 5 to 7. And with that, it operates from a logical and rational place of processing. So it really seeks to understand, why is this happening? How did this happen to me? What can I do to make this better, type of thing. So none of that occurs in your unconscious. All of that occurs in your conscious mind. There's a limited amount in your conscious mind, unlimited in your unconscious, right? And then there's a parsing of the amount of information that's shared from your unconscious to your conscious. So now, how does that impact what you're doing in your effectiveness, your personal power? Well, it could be that, say you've got an accomplishment that you're working toward, but you haven't been able to successfully complete it. Maybe you've gotten all the training that you need, you've gotten all the education that you need, you've got all of the tools that you need, but for whatever reason, you're either not pulling the trigger or you're not experiencing success. And it could be that there's a misalignment in how your unconscious has determined that particular outcome related to your goal to be aligned to what your conscious mind has decided what the outcome would be. So say, for instance, if you believe in your conscious mind that it would be good for you to leave your corporate job and come home and work from home so that you can be with your family, because that would be better for your family and less stress for you. If some reason has presented itself to your unconscious mind that says, you know what, it would be way too much stress for you to be at home, and if you're under that much stress, you might start to experience illness, and that would impact your ability to effectively take care of your family. It is not a good idea. There's danger awaiting you if you come home and work from home. So that pre-framing would then impact any activity that you would take to accomplish that particular goal, which would then prevent or delay your ability from accomplishing that particular goal, right? So how do you get around that? If in fact that's your desire is to, say, for instance, work from home, and you do truly believe that it is going to have the benefits that you've stated, what you can do is consciously tell your unconscious what you want it to know about that particular circumstance. So if you say that, listen, it is a good idea for me to work from home from home because when I'm gone from home, I'm not sure of what's happening and if my family is actually safe. So when I'm working from home, I have better visibility of their safety. And when I have better visibility of their safety, I experience less stress, and that's much better for my health. So it is a much better idea for me to work from home, right? And if you continue to tell your unconscious mind that routinely, what will happen is eventually your unconscious mind will begin to believe that and receive that as true. Because your unconscious mind doesn't apply judgment, it's going to do whatever it says, whatever it is directed by your conscious mind. So if your conscious mind is saying that's good, then your unconscious mind is eventually going to receive it, and what will happen is your unconscious mind will then set forth motivation that will reveal itself in the way of actions on your behalf to move you toward accomplishing your goal. Okay, so it feels like it may be just a little bit complicated, but the bottom line is that, you know what, if there's a goal that you want to accomplish, you're not experiencing it despite the fact that you've got everything that you need, there may be a misalignment. You need to go ahead and just speak to your unconscious mind, because there may be something in there that's causing you to believe that there's some danger. So check to make sure that, you know, there's truly no danger in it. But if there's no danger, you know, in accomplishing whatever it is that you want to accomplish, start speaking to your unconscious mind to make it then conform and align to what you have determined in your conscious awareness specific to that particular circumstance. One other thing that you can do to retrain your unconscious mind is at night. You can leverage the opportunity while you're sleeping. So while we're awake, we have some inhibitions that we may encounter, and it may cause obstacles as we attempt to convince our unconscious mind of the fact that, you know, we believe that this would be a good thing. So if you were to then speak right before you go to bed the fact that, you know, this would be an excellent thing for me to come home, work from home, I would experience so much less stress because I would see my family and I would know that they are safe. I could work more effectively. I really want to work from home. Say that before you go to bed. Your unconscious mind will then continue to process that while you're sleeping and while you're experiencing less inhibition from your conscious mind, right? And then when you wake up, you'll have a much better feeling about that perspective and that particular goal. And what may even happen is that you might have different options presented to you now in your conscious awareness of how you may go about accomplishing that task. So allow your unconscious mind to do its thing by speaking to it right before it goes to bed. Then allow yourself to go to bed, let your unconscious mind work minus the inhibitions that you may experience during the day, during your waking hours, and you'll be surprised at what you'll wake up to in the morning, potentially even options that you never thought of that will push you much closer and much faster to accomplishing your goal. You know, that's it for today. I hope you found that helpful. If you did, please like, share, or leave me a comment. And, you know, if you're interested in understanding how I was, in fact, able to leave my corporate job and come home so that I could be with my family and experience so much less stress and work more effectively, I would love to share that information with you as well. So leave me a comment and I will provide you an update as soon as possible. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.